reason the wage is on
That one,
is
no.
now that they're free, so everyone's just waiting for them to be free. Well, the express is free, but no, $200. Whatever.
Yeah, so the rest is $800.
So now they can only use so many.
Yeah. That, I do the
I know when we're live.
thing, and oh, man.
I've got one.
Call the meeting, the Argos Town Council order. Roll call.
Derek Jones?
Randy Sneed.
Erica Burton.
Ed Barkus.
Sean Harley.
Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Minutes from the January 14th, 2025 meeting.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from the January 14th, 2025 meeting. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizens input. Hearing none, move on. Attorney report.
Just a couple things, guys. Fire truck lease. I still need some information about that. So basically, the year, make, model, that kind of thing, mileage, whatever. But we can get that moving forward. No real progress with that. There was a few conflict of interest disclosure forms that I did prepare for a few of the council members and for Lisa. Hopefully, those got signed, and we can get those back to me tonight. If not, I brought additional copies.
That's probably smart.
What did we sign last
Good
meeting?
thing you
I thought we
did.
signed it.
You signed nepotism certificates last time. So, Bob, Sean, Lisa, if you guys can just take those, you'll see the names on them. But it'd be good to get those back to me tonight. Then, Mark, did we get a petition for the annexation on file? Because we have advertised a public hearing for the next meeting on this annexation. Okay. So, guys, what? Yes. And if you need me to send it again, I can, but it needs to be signed by that Jennifer Taylor and Andrew Roker. But guys, there's been an interest for an annexation. I think we've talked about this a little bit. But at the next meeting, we're going to have a public hearing, and then we can also consider an ordinance that would amend, or not amend, but basically accept that annexation and put that in place for the town. So just letting you know that's kind of on the horizon. So make sure we've got that on our agenda. It's already been advertised for the next meeting. That's what I had to report.
Motion to accept the
Make
attorney
sure I filled that
report.
out right, Derek, will you please?
All you gotta do is sign your name, date.
I signed a couple of
Okay.
We have a motion to accept the attorney report. Do I have a second? We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Police Commission board opening.
We had another resignation in December, and so I just want to let everybody know that we now have it on the town side. And we want to
Lisa has it.
app. And so we are just currently looking for if we have any political parties that right now we have any member. So we're just looking for anybody that is interested.
Can you put that on the sign out front, please, Lisa? Last. Last thing.
Final. Cemetery RFP. What's that? So I wondered what we would decide if we're good. We're gonna have to bid, because before we find something to buy it, we're already in January, we're expecting it.
What's our current contract right now?
We have 3-year contract.
Two. The offer the third year.
We were up this past year, towards the end of that 2-year contract. I would like to get proposals, maybe instead of getting it out, get some proposals from the local company. And I know that the gentleman that does it with this year, over the last 2 years, he's still interested. Get a proposal from him. If we don't get enough proposals, then maybe we can look at getting it out, but, I think that if we get 2 or 3,
You're running tight on time.
yeah.
So you were running tight on time. In other words, to say like, you get proposals, you see what you like, you don't like, and then put it out for bid, like that bid process is gonna take 60-ish days.
Do we have to bid it, though?
You don't have to bid it because it's a service. So you can get proposals, but again, if you don't, we're sitting here mid to late February, it's thinking, okay, we gotta advertise.
Jamie's gonna say, right?
Well, I think I'm hoping that, I know that the gentleman that did do it the past 2 years, he has contacted me and he wants to bid it.
Okay,
Or not bid, but he wants to put in a proposal. And then if I can find 2 more, then I can,
So with that, did that change?
and how is the, I use the spec that we had for the contract.
okay. And I can dress that up if we find something and a contract gets signed.
Well, if somebody wants to know what the specs are, not I can do it.
You just say it's comparable to the 24 to 26 season.
Sorry,
Oh, that answered my question. I didn't know if with a request for proposal, that it only be a 1 year or if it could be multiple. So with that said, do we want to do a 2-year again? Do we want to
Just
shoot
wait
for
to see
3?
what we get.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
That's what we did last time.
I think when I requested that, we requested.
A minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because with a request for proposal, we have the flexibility to change it to a
What we can do. Yes.
Because it's a service and not the purchase of goods, we can basically, we don't have to go through the statutory process of setting things out for bids. It's still, I think, a good idea to just accept proposals, see what you get. But then again, you're gonna roll the dice on who's gonna do the work.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Other old business. New business, 2026-01 salary amendment 1.
So I think this is changes, I did see the things that were very interesting, that's the thing that, started at the period, so there were any other changes that, after the.
Yeah, the one you did here, the 2026 base pay, you changed that. Then on the back, it says adopted in 2025. You changed it to 26.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's anything else that you want to change for the second interview.
And the only reason for this amendment was because of the clothing allowance that we changed for the full-time employees.
Yes, and, there was some of the changes in the last, for some reason, the December 26th holiday from last year got left on. I didn't take it out of this one because, that is Saturday. So,
I make a motion to pass ordinance 2026-01 and amendment to the salary ordinance on the first reading.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to approve salary ordinance 2026-01 on the first reading. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Lisa. Any other business, new business? Department head reports, police.
that on in the weather prediction.
But it
I don't
slows
think-
people down anyway.
I don't think it's very safe out there when it's icy, you have to try to walk on the highway.
Any questions?
No, I don't think we report today, I looked at this line.
Utilities, Jamie.
Well, a lot more of this too, than the last couple. There's the few wild, we got some minor issues on where we did in the recently was the, underground water schools, so that's coming out over the and then, again, anybody who can get involved, so hopefully we'll have that.
What do we do if something goes down?
I talked to Wayne and they are kind of scared, so I can follow the fund.
Why we have Doug in the audience tonight, just something I've been noticing since they resurfaced Palm Street up there, and I'm gonna bring it to your attention. At the corner of Green 41, right next to Statler's house, right in the corner right there, there's a small water valve manhole. The clouds keep catching that, looking out. I don't know if we need to recess that a little more in the spring or something. I want to at least put it on your plate. I put it back in the hole 3 times. I just want to have some kind of notice to you that we probably should look at that before we tear up a chunk of the road or something.
I had Joseph look at it, so he can look at that.
Some file over.
Yeah,
You got one file.
Yeah. I know one day they don't buy it, it's fine. The next day they don't buy it, they not down by my driveway. So.
Any other questions for Jamie? Development.
You've got my report, a couple of things Friday. So that's all that, the name of how to go and basically just the question and answer, state officials, email on the I also sent out that we got notice February 9th. Not an in-depth public hearing, but I have that after that date. We'll be down there from 5:30 to 7:30, go over their designs again, go over their intermediate solutions that they gave us. Hopefully have those drawn out better so you can see what they're actually going through. But in fact, we can start construction on here.
Just changes.
They get some signs up that they have a sign.
Yeah, and they'll get they told us that would be a couple of weeks, they're waiting on sign, I'm not sure what they'll push it.
I know I called Rod and he'd already took the initiative, but I did ask Rod to have the guys spend more time out there and try to get people slowed down according to the new speed limits and that, but it's write tickets, not warnings.
You can get one of those.
That was my exact words.
You can get one of those like going out of business sale signs and stand out there. It says 55 or 50 or whatever. Yeah, there you go.
You can give me my Grinch costume.
Any questions for Mark? Zoning. Raymond.
Okay, let me just get the highlights on the updates to the stretch that I said about earlier. Some really good news stories already, but there is, where they fixed the fence over on 601 Michigan, they cut it down where it's supposed to be, they are now in compliance, so good news story there. I also got feedback from Emily Nava, who was given an unsafe building notice, and she's contacted me and she's making a plan to take recommendations necessary to do that. On that same vein, I had another city contact to suggest that the Argos family did not receive the notice. That give them another run on this. Don't feel better there. So, still in transition, still in the process. One of the first one is with the house sticker on the doors. Make sure you leave the right kind of sticker that doesn't permanently years of service. Easy with them. And this would be a way to be more visible and maybe drive by or go to their house. This would be something. I'll give it another 50 days of this way. That's my plan for that. It's the first time I've got a response back to this so far, so I'd like to give it another go, just so we minimize the hardship on people. Look at what everyone's realizing. Two people have asked for a real split on the property accommodation. Both of them been advised to proceed and check the paperwork. Heard them are approval of the process so far, which requires them to have a survey and or a description or property provides for those procedures. They're in the process of now, but they're out of it. But I'd like to follow up with them to make sure that I gave them the right information and the most legally as well. So that's the story. I have tracking ability on people who are issued permits, building permits. The fence is I noticed one person who was supposed to get a fence permit did after I advised him to do so. But then it boarded out now because of the process of the county inspection and this, and then the fence permit. So to that end, I will follow up with this action to kind of fix that this year. And make sure we don't try to use, play the system. Otherwise, I'd like to get some time with you in an executive meeting. Then what, if at all possible, I'd like to make some recommendations, adjustments to some of our codes. So what the details about that. Here, obviously, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, obviously. I'm going to bounce a lot of this off of the development committee first. The first Tuesday, in the first Tuesday of February, so I'll go with it again before I complete the several issues here. Schedule.
We may, because we're going to do Jamie's that first one, so we may, I don't know how long that's going to take. We may want to use this to the second.
Well,
we can have a special night and just do that. But I'm just saying that night we do have a plan with the police commission meeting.
We will get with you. We'll discuss it, see what works for you.
Thank you very much. We're going to have to do that more in case of that. All those suggestions are considered.
Sure.
And one thing on the side of it, help get marketing. Look at the marketing plan for the potential. We come up with a package of a process to do that. But we think it's not wise pushing forward on that without provide and do that. So, like another one of those, well, for project.
oh, if you stay extra long, you might be.
If it's a change in the text, it doesn't involve the public hearing. That's not, we can hold that.
Process is simple. I feel like I'd like to exercise it.
Thank you very much. Any questions for Rick?
Yeah. It goes through a lot of help.
Entertain a motion to accept the department head reports.
Second.
Motion and a second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I do want to go back, one thing I forgot under new business was the I would entertain a motion with the cold temperatures that we, I guess basically provide a moratorium on utility shut-offs through February 28th, given the cold temperature. And this only affects the actual physical shut-off of the utilities, with nothing to do with the billing aspect. It's all just the physical shut-off of those utilities, given the cold temperatures. So
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
I think we need to add in that motion somewhere, to the extent that it's on record that this in no way waives late fees or anything like that, or doesn't really shut up, or you miss you shut off.
I think that's-
Okay, just want to make sure it's worded the way you need it to be worded. If there's any feedback later.
Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Claims.
The claims are for January 14, 2026. January 26, and the amount is $469,850.70.
Entertain a motion to approve the claims from January 14th of 2026 to January 26th of 2026 in the amount of $469,802.17.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a motion to adjourn in a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Yes, Frank.
Sign it, yeah, you gotta sign the book.